Today I'm going to show you how to use the True Shine Gel Enamel Wrap removal pockets to take off your gel enamel and your wraps. And I'm also going to show you another quick way to take off your wraps without using the little pockets. Now there is gel color over my thumb, and then here I've got a wrap with gel over it. So let's go ahead and get this guy going. I've got this one on here. Jamberry recommends doing 10 minutes with the pocket on, and I've had this on for just a few minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and put this one on and then we'll take this one off in a little bit. So just rip along the dotted line here. Try not to go too far into the pocket because there's a little pad in here that's got the product that you need, so you don't wanna rip into it. And as we open it, you'll see that there is that pad on one side, and you're going to want to press your nail up against that and wrap it down tight around your finger, just like you see here. And actually, it's not like you would expect. It's really, I smell a little bit of what you would describe as nail polish remover, but it also has a little bit of like a coconut smell to it as well, so it's really not as bad and not as offensive, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Don't want to leave it open too long. And I'm going to press it up against the nail as much as I can, and I'm going to wrap it tight to get a nice seal to make sure that the product is touching the gel. So there we go, and you can do your whole hand. Jamberry recommends doing one at a time, so you obviously have use of your other hand. So this one's been on for a few minutes, and then we're going to let this guy sit for 10 minutes. So while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put another one on my wrap, just like you saw me do our wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on and wrap it down tight. Press it to my wrap. And get that set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a removal method similar to just using your regular Jamberry nail wraps. I'm going to go ahead and dip this in a little bit of nail polish remover. I'm going to break the seal around the edges, and then I'm going to use some coconut oil to try and... Okay, so it's dipped in nail polish remover, and I'm taking my cuticle stick to lift all of the edges and break the seal around the whole nail. And then I'm going to use the floss stick and dip it in the coconut oil to gently get it underneath the wrap and lift and pull with the coconut oil underneath it. So I'm just applying a moderate amount of pressure and just wiggling the wrap loose, and it's not hurting and it's not uncomfortable or anything like that. And as you can see, it's coming up pretty well. Just maybe a little bit longer than the time it would usually take to remove a regular wrap without the gel. So it comes off pretty smooth. You can see there's no damage there, just a little bit of excess adhesive, and you can take the nail prep pad and just get that off and take a look. There is no damage, it's nice and smooth, no dryness, and that is just fantastic for gel. So this has been on for 10 minutes, and this is over the wrap, so let's take it off and see. And it's lifting nicely around the sides, so we're going to go ahead and help it off by using the cuticle stick and just kind of working the rest of it with my finger as well. So that clear part of the wrap just comes right off, and now I'm going to work down to where the adhesive is still tightly stuck to the nail, which after 11 days is pretty impressive. So I'm just working it nice and light, and it's coming right off of my finger. See, it's still a little sticky right there, but even with all that, it's still no damage. It's awesome. Take the prep wipe and remove any remaining adhesive, and there you go. Looks great. So on my other hand, I decided to see if nail polish remover in a foil packet would be just as good as our pockets. And so what I did was I wrapped it up, a cotton ball that had been soaked in nail polish remover, let it sit on there for 10 minutes. And so we're going to open it up and see if it's as easy and as little damage as the pockets. And you can see it's not lifting like the Jamberry pockets do, but let's see how easy it is to get the gel enamel off using the nail polish remover. So I'm just taking my cuticle stick and getting underneath the nail and kind of gently lifting it up. So just nice and easy strokes lifting under it. It's almost like it's candle wax, but it is coming off easily and nicely. So just kind of working it under the enamel and lightly pulling it up. I can see that there's a noticeable difference between this and the pocket. I already start to see some dryness, but it is coming off easily. So as I continue to work it, it looks like it's almost been scratched, and I see some ridges. So I already like the pocket removal better, but it is possible to use the nail polish remover as opposed to the nail pockets.